purpose of the Loveland Farmers Market is to bring together local farmers, bakers, and artisans in the center of historic Loveland to provide organic, local, and sustainable goods to our community. LFM's goal is to create a vibrant neighborhood gathering place where individuals can buy and speak with farmers and producers directly and to learn about living sustainably. The market promotes buying locally, healthy eating, education for adults and children, and features weekly entertainment for all and activities for kids in the Kids Patch. It became the second largest farmers market in the Cincinnati area, only behind Finley Market. Before the second season began, market representatives were invited to meet a representative from the Jackson Street Market, whereby we were given detailed information on a joint plan between the Firefighters Association and the City of Loveland to create a market venue for events in the city, such as Christmas in Loveland and the 4th of July, with the hopes of attracting the farmers market once Loveland Station was no longer available. Once the plans were solidified, meetings at the location were held with Chief Hubert, Acting City Manager Dave Duckworth, and John, the manager of Montgomery Cyclery, all of whom gave the plan their okay. Last year, unfortunately, I was blindsided the second week of March when I was told that the market could not return to Jackson Street Market due to construction and the burying of utility lines. Only for 1 year, just to get us through this year, I was told. Location is the first consideration. Visibility from the street is key. And while a few vendors were visible from the Loveland Madeira Road at the bowling alley last year, most were not. The market has 10 to 12 vendors who need electrical. The market needs storage for 4 to 6 market tents and items for those tents, including tables and chairs. This past fall, I spoke to the Firefighters Association to make certain that they would welcome the market back to Jackson Street Market. I then contacted Mr. Kennedy, who informed me that the market could not move back to Jackson Street. Once again, Mr. Kennedy is working diligently to find a place for the market. He made contact with Chad Hilliker, the superintendent of schools, and Mr. Hilliker and I explored the possibilities of holding the market at one of the campuses. However, Mr. Hilliker soon realized that the school and the market schedules are not compatible. 2 weeks ago, Mr. Kennedy suggested that the market be located at the new McCoy parking lot, which is next to the canoe livery, between the canoe livery, the bike trail, and Loveland Harbor. I've spent the last 2 weeks attempting to lay out the market and make plans. However, as of tonight, there are issues. Reasons: right now, it's an excavated mud hole, scheduled to have the asphalt in by mid-April. However, my concern is if we have a rainy March and April, that asphalt is not going to be in, and therefore the market would not be able to open in May. Also, there is a hill which runs parallel to the parking lot and the bike trail, which eventually will be in grass. But the asphalt's going to go in by mid-April, and then the contractor is going to work after that to get in all the landscaping. So it's going to take some time before we get grass. My concern is, on the heavy rains that we tend to get in May, we could have some pretty heavy mud overflow into the parking lot. Which, the way McCoy is laid out, it's going to be difficult to have 2 rows of tents facing each other with a customer aisle separating them. I haven't given up yet. I've got it laid out different ways, but there also are some restrictions with regards to how the parking is, how the Loveland Canoe Livery is going to have to stage their canoes, and so it's a challenge. The difference is, if the area loses 42 parking spots if the market is at Jackson Street, it loses 70 if it's at McCoy. Both sites are on the bike trail. McCoy has 3 access points from the bike trail to the parking lot. Jackson Street has unlimited access points. Jackson Street is closer to shops, Nesbitt Park, and the restaurants. And also, I thank Mr. Kennedy for persevering. There will be a market, and I hope and pray that I make the right decision for everybody involved.